So it's about what time is it now? About 7 o'clock, just after 7 now.
Yes.
My alarm just went off, so yeah, it's 7. We're hanging out here in the shelter, just kind of getting some stuff packed up because it is not a nice day out there.
That's an understatement.
So if you look out here, you can see the ground. It has been coming down all night long. And just standing water everywhere. So my tarp is the first one you see right there. And then you've got Meerkat's there. Frozen's back there. Gary's in his tarp tank here. As you can see from all the standing water around Gary's tarp, he got a little bit wet in there. Had a little bit of water in his bathtub. So mine up there, I had a little bit of, even though I've got it pitched pretty tight and pretty low, I had a little bit of splash up from the ground. I don't know if the wind was blowing it in at all. Maybe next time I'll pitch it a little bit wider and a little bit lower and see if that helps, because I think we're going to get rain again tonight, if it even stops at all today. So back in here, everyone's got breakfast going. I've already had some oatmeal and some pour over coffee, which rocks. It's a whole lot better than the instant stuff. But the water here sucks. The water here at this place is very irony. It comes out of the ground orange, and even after you filter it, it tastes horrible. Horrible. Yeah.
Purple clear will fix it.
Purple clear will fix it. What about the red drink? Red drink will fix it. So this is what we've got to hike through today. It's gonna be fun. So it's day 3, morning of day 3, and we're getting ready to head out, hit the trail. It's actually stopped raining for a little bit, so we're gonna take advantage of this and start flying. We're all geared up, ready for it to rain some more. You can see, if you look down this road, the access road coming in here, the water's just kind of flowing down it, because it's been like 10 to 12 straight hours of rain, and so it's been pretty wet out here. Audio today is going to be a little bit worse because I'm not using the external audio, so deal with it. It's kind of cool beginning our hike this morning. We've got a little bit of fog floating around. We're on this little ridge out here, and when you look at it, it's just kind of foggy. You can see everybody up ahead kind of going. It's kind of nice. It's gonna be wet though. So the trail today is more river than trail, but you know, feet are already wet, so just go with it. Just freaking go with it. It's gonna be one of those days, you know. You try and avoid it. Once you get in it, you might as well just deal with it, because that's what it's gonna be.
She's a little damp.
I'd say.
It actually feels good.
That's not bad.
It'll feel good until about lunchtime when your feet start to
Yeah.
That's because you have little girl feet.
This is how trench foot is made.
That's pretty cold now.
It's not so cold once you've been in it for a while. Oh god.
I should have brought my fishing pole.
I think a tuna just passed us.
Could be fishing as we walked out for a second.
Wow.
Does anybody even know if this is a trail or just full of random?
There's blazes, so
No, it's a trail then.
see there's blazes up there. So we're on the right one. Oh look at, we've got another trail merging in from the side.
That was the Raging Rapids.
Oh, but it'll become part of our trail here in a minute.
Hey, everybody look out for the...
I think this is probably just a normal little tiny creek, but not today. So we're gonna stop here, and here's the bridge. Get a little bit of water. You got even the, there's where the trail came down. So we stopped here, dumped out the water that was very metallic, iron taste, and filtered right here before we go up this hill. Got some nice little rapids up here in the woods. Probably wouldn't have seen those if it wasn't for all the rain. So, pretty cool. We're gonna keep going. So we're plugging along on the Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail, just past the midway point. It's not a bad day. It's a little bit, I think it's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. I think that's mostly due to there's not as much wind. And it is nice that that wind is not whipping like it was yesterday, because it was nasty when you got up on the ridges. Just kind of zapped all the cold, or all the warmth out of you, made you cold, and you know, just made for it to be a little bit tougher than it needed to be. So we're just kind of going down through here right now. Got a nice view out that way, if you can see it through the trees. Got frozen up ahead. I know a lot of people out there have been missing the Shug video since he hasn't had one up in a while, so I think Frozen's gonna give you a woo buddy.
Woo buddy!
We're gonna keep on going. It's about 8-9 miles in for today, and going pretty well. You know, we had a pretty wet start to the day, walking through a creek really, instead of a stream, but it's okay. We're through that. We're still hitting some puddles, some really wet spots of the trail, but overall, it's going pretty well. It's been some good climbs, steep climbs, pretty tough ones today. We've got about 19.7 for the day, so we got about maybe 10 and a half left for the day. It's going pretty smooth, other than Jason having all kinds of equipment problems. His Black Diamond carbon poles snapped today. He was able to get them, you know, temp repaired, but they're not going well. Hey, I wanted to mention this backpack. You guys have seen me review this pack, and it's been great for this trip. This is the Appalachian Ultralight. It's a custom pack, but it's based off of the Speed pack, really, but in the Thru-hiker size. So it's a 40 liter Speed pack is really what it comes down to, and it has carried great. I've got a low base weight. I think for this one it's probably around 8 pounds, 7 to 8 pounds. Again, like I said, after this trip I'll do a loadout video and show you guys exactly what's in this pack so you can see. But it's carried well. It's been really comfortable. Only thing I'm jealous of these guys with their Z packs is the mesh with the arc not having a sweaty back, because I'll get really sweaty. I sweat a lot anyway, but I'll get really sweaty and then we'll stop for a break, take the pack off, and I've got to throw my jacket on because I just get really chilled with that wind. Now, speaking of the wind, we are on the right side of the mountain right now where it's getting blocked, and it feels so much better. You know, I'm coming from, it's been up in the 80s almost every day down in Charleston, so being out here where the highs have really been up in the 50s, and really the majority of the time it's been in the 40s, it's a little bit cold for me. We're gonna keep heading on, and see you guys in a little bit. We're here at Seven Springs Ski Resort, just kind of hiking up the ski runs. Kind of cool. Not a bad backdrop for a hike. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, really. Got these guys coming up behind me. It looks like it's probably about the top up there. We'll figure that out when we get there. It's pretty neat. It's a good climb. So we stopped at the top of Seven Springs up at what they call Lake Tahoe. Not the real Lake Tahoe, but I'll give them a pass on that. So we stopped there for lunch, and now we're coming down through, finishing up the day. There was a little bit of a reroute, and that reroute probably added another half mile or so to the day, so we're probably up over 20 again for today. Then we come down and we've got beautiful stream like this, followed by a bunch of stairs. So everyone's coming up, about to join me behind me, and we'll keep going. But so far, man, the sun has come out. It's become a beautiful day. Birds are chirping. Can't ask for much more. Shut it. Meerkat and I just pounded out about 2 miles, maybe a little over 2 miles. We're at mile marker 21 right now, and we did the last mile, we timed it in 14 minutes, 11 seconds. So a little over 4 miles an hour, over hilly. It was mostly flat, but it's rocky. I mean, take a look at the ground. That's what it pretty much looked like the whole way. It was rocky, some uphills, some downhills, but we were moving. Pretty cool. What do you think? How was it?
It was fun.
It was fun. It hurt towards the end. It was nice.
I didn't want to look at my watch.
I know.
I didn't want to see where we might be at and be like, oh, fuck this.
We're done. So we are at mile marker 20. So that means we've done 50 miles the last 3 days. We've got 20 to go. We're a couple miles from camp right now, so we're gonna keep pressing on because I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. There's the sun, and those are some big old thunderclouds with some very dark bands in them, and they're headed our way. And the thunder's been a rumbling, so we're gonna try and book this next 2 miles, get to camp, get our tarps up, and get set up quick. So, enough talking to you guys. I'm out. It's day 3, coming to a close. Right down here we got the sign for the shelter area. So we're gonna head down that trail, try and find a place to hang some hammocks. Oh, and one tarp tent.
Huh?
You hear lots of people? I heard birds.
I hope not.
Yelling. That's gonna be good.
I'll kill them.
We're hoping for no Boy Scouts.
I'll take
No offense to those of you out here that are Boy Scouts, but
We're tired.
we're tired.
Yeah.
It's been 2 20-mile days in a row. Lots of, yeah, yet. All right, we're gonna go. So we made it to camp and just barely got set up before the rain started coming down. I was really getting like my last 2 stakes in my tarp when it started to come down. We went and got some water, and now it's time to change, relax a little bit, get some dinner. Won't be a fire, won't be hanging out outside, but you know, this is what it's all about. So tonight it's gonna be dinner from the hammock. With the rain coming down, we've got the Spiguyver stove with the Foster's pot on there. Got some chicken fettuccine Alfredo sitting there, just hanging out, avoiding this rain, which is starting to come down harder again. So we just barely made it here to camp, so it's close. You see those guys over there. So we're here in camp. It's kind of relaxing this afternoon. And storms are starting to kick up. Got lightning kind of around us. It's been a couple of loud ones. We're getting ready for it to. This is gonna be awesome. Holy. We just had one. It was pretty bright. I mean, it's light out still, and that one was pretty bright. And then just the thunderclap afterwards was enormous. It was great. You can hear that rain on this Cuban tarp. Some people like it, some people don't. It doesn't really bother me too much. Rain's starting to pick up again. Oh yeah. Woo! That was close.